On a freezing morning in the mountains of Ladakh, a 9-year-old boy walked into school for the first time. Within days, his teachers believed he wasn't intelligent, not because he couldn't learn, but because he couldn't understand the language they were teaching. That child was Sonam Wangchuk. Decades later, he would build one of India's most successful alternative education movements, invent artificial glaciers that attracted global attention, receive the Ramon Magsaysay Award, and inspire one of Bollywood's most beloved characters.
Come to the upper valley of Phyang village to check on the Ice Stupa artificial glaciers making, where we are introducing digital automation.
But today, many Indians know him for something very different. Hunger strikes, street protests, arrests, and a growing confrontation with the Indian government over Ladakh, environmental protection, and more recently, alleged irregularities in the NEET examination. How did one engineer become one of India's most influential and controversial activists? Before we begin, if you enjoy well-researched documentaries on geopolitics, current affairs, and untold stories from around the world, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next documentary. Now, let's dive into the remarkable story of Sonam Wangchuk. Sonam Wangchuk was born in 1966 in the village of Ulatokpo near Alchai, Ladakh. There were no schools nearby. Until the age of 9, his mother educated him at home in Ladakhi. When he finally entered school in Srinagar, everything was taught in Urdu.
Wangchuk didn't attend school until he was 9 because there wasn't one nearby. His mother taught him in Ladakhi. But when he finally entered a government school, the lessons were in Urdu.
He couldn't understand the teachers. The teachers couldn't understand him. Many assumed he was slow. Years later, Wangchuk would call it the darkest period of his childhood. Instead of blaming the system, he became determined to change it. After graduating in mechanical engineering from NIT Srinagar, Wangchuk returned to Ladakh instead of pursuing a conventional career. In 1988, he co-founded the Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh, or SECMOL. Its mission was simple but radical: teach children in ways that actually make sense for where they live. Students learned through projects in agriculture, engineering, and renewable energy rather than memorizing from textbooks alone.
He returned to Ladakh and in 1988 co-founded the Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh. It gave students who had failed in conventional schools another chance through practical learning and problem solving.
SECMOL's success eventually influenced broader education reforms in Ladakh through Operation New Hope. His work earned international recognition, and in 2018, the Ramon Magsaysay Award. Education wasn't his only passion. Climate change was already transforming Ladakh. The region depended on glaciers, but many melted before farmers needed the water. So Wangchuk asked an unusual question: what if glaciers could be built? His answer became the Ice Stupa, cone-shaped towers of frozen water that slowly melt during spring, providing irrigation when crops need it most. The project attracted worldwide attention and became one of India's best-known climate innovations.
Ice Stupa, an artificial glacier that stores winter water and releases it when crops need it most. The innovation earned international recognition as a model for climate adaptation.
Around the same time, audiences noticed similarities between Wangchuk and the fictional scientist Funsuk Wangdu from Three Idiots. Although the film never officially claimed to portray him, the comparison made Wangchuk famous across India. After Ladakh became a union territory in 2019, Wangchuk's public role changed dramatically. He began campaigning for stronger constitutional protections, environmental safeguards, and greater local participation in decisions affecting Ladakh. He organized marches, public campaigns, and several hunger strikes.
He argued that protecting Ladakh's environment also meant protecting its people. Through climate fasts, marches, and public campaigns, he called for constitutional safeguards and dialogue.
Supporters viewed him as defending one of the world's most fragile mountain ecosystems. Critics argued that some of his political demands went beyond environmental advocacy. Regardless of where people stood, Wangchuk had become one of India's most prominent public activists. In 2026, Wangchuk surprised many by expanding his campaign beyond Ladakh. He joined protests over alleged irregularities in the NEET-2G examination, arguing that millions of students deserved a transparent and trustworthy examination system. He began an indefinite hunger strike at Delhi's Jantar Mantar.
His latest campaign, however, has taken him beyond Ladakh. In June 2026, Wangchuk joined the youth-led Cockroach Janta Party, or CJP, protest at Delhi's Jantar Mantar, launching an indefinite hunger strike in solidarity with students.
As the days passed, his health deteriorated. Doctors warned of serious medical risks. The Delhi High Court directed authorities to monitor his condition, emphasizing that his life should be protected. On the 21st day of the fast, police shifted Wangchuk to Safdarjung Hospital following medical advice, while his supporters alleged he had been removed against his wishes. The protest continued even after his hospitalization. So share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fact-based stories every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next documentary.